Let's talk some basketball, man.
Yeah,
Real
man.
quick, real quick. The Knicks go up 2-0 over the Celtics, taking another game from the Celtics, winning
Mm,
by 91-90. What
mm,
is
mm.
happening to the Celtics?
Oof,
Wow.
man. Uh, Wait a minute. You talking about tonight?
Tonight,
Wait,
the
wait a
Knicks
minute.
beat the Celtics.
They came back and won. Oh
Yes,
my God! I didn't
ninety-one
see.
ninety. I mean, this
We
this, this looked
started
like
the
a
broadcast.
1990s basketball game with
Wow!
the Pacers versus the Knicks. They're in the 90s.
Holy crap! I thought the Celtics had this game in the bag.
No.
What? I
Yes.
thought they had this game in the bag. Yo, they were dominating this game at first. What happened? Fourth quarter, 30-17. Oh,
Wow.
that's crazy. 30-17. You only
They
scored
crushed them.
17 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
17
Beat
total.
beat them by 23 points in the fourth quarter. The comeback and beat them. That's crazy.
Ah, that was the last thing I thought I was gonna hear tonight.
Yeah.
Was go
Celtics
ahead. I
go
thought
down
Celtics
2-0 in
in
Boston. They
in
lost
Boston.
twice in Boston.
Wow.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like the Pacers beat the Cavaliers
This is
once
this is
in
this is
Cleveland.
shocking.
Yeah, just as shocking. These are the
But
top
the way
seeds.
but the way Cleveland lost that last game was insane.
It
Oh my
is.
God.
It is.
Now, I know people try to get on Cleveland, but I'm giving Indy the credit, particularly
Yes.
Haliburton, because you see where he stole that rebound off of the miss?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, he missed it. I mean, that's his problem. He missed it. But I couldn't tell if he missed it on purpose. But he stole that rebound, then hit him with the step back. You know what I'm saying? Act like he was driving, hit him with the
The
step
step
back
back three.
just to smash the three to win the game. That was crazy.
That was 4 points on that possession because he
Yes.
got one free throw, missed the
Yep.
other, then
Yep.
shot a three
Yep.
to take the lead.
Yep. And they won by two, right? They won by two?
I thought it was one.
It was one? Oh, okay.
Let
Okay.
me look it up. Let me make sure because I saw it as it happened. That was
Mm.
fantastic. I
Yeah,
was like, my
dog. That was
goodness.
Yeah, and I didn't see it because I thought the game was over. I went to the bathroom or something. I forgot, but I wasn't watching
Well,
the game because I thought it was done.
yeah, but I was watching it, and it was just the fact, yeah, they won by 120 to 119.
Mm,
But you can see Cleveland playing scared. I think I text you. I said Cleveland's playing scared.
hmm
And they couldn't even get the inbound pass in. They were struggling to get the inbound pass in. And that's what got the Indy back into the game. Indy was pressuring them. I mean,
Wow.
you laughing at the Celtics one. Indy won the fourth quarter 36-21.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said
And
you said 46-21?
36-21.
36
36.
21.
36. They won it by
Still
15.
15 points.
15
Wow.
points. Yeah. So, and
Yo.
they were losing. They were losing throughout this game.
Throughout
All
the
throughout
whole
this game,
game,
they
just
were
like just
struggling.
like Boston. Yeah, just like
Yeah.
Boston was winning the whole game. Like I said, I thought that I was watching the game. I thought they were thoroughly in control. It was a low scoring game. Didn't see like New York could score. I mean, they scored 13 points in the first quarter,
Yeah.
and then 20 in the third. So I just thought they weren't gonna be able to score on the Celtics. And then they
Well,
come and give you a 30.4 quarter.
30.4 quarter.
Wow.
I mean, the score was low, so there was some defense been playing there. Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very low score.
okay, so we gotta come to terms with this. It's Tyler, Therese Halliburton or Halliburton, yeah,
Mhm.
Halliburton. Is he showing us that look, man, I'm a real superstar in this league. And the Olympic team, they made a mistake by not playing because
Right.
I saw him on a couple of occasions blow past people. They could not guard him. Could
Yeah.
not. He blew
Yep.
past him over and over again for easy layups. Then he got the step back on the three. He's unguardable out there.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
I,
So
I
I
was
mean,
about to say that. It was just such a turnaround. Like I said, I thought they were on the line. I didn't even think about the rest of that game. I thought the game was over. And
nah.
then I'm like, uh,
I
uh,
I saw the highlights from the game against the Bucks where he took over. So I'm
mm,
watching all Pacers games throughout. He had a step back three against the Bucks to send them home.
mm,
Yeah, this kid here is showing out. I think he's pissed because he was disrespected by the Olympic team. He was disrespected by the league because they said I think the players voted for the most overrated superstar. He was number one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's
Well,
motivation for you.
Jason Tatum is about to be hella motivated because I'm pretty sure they about to rip him a new one.
Oh, yeah, they should. They
42,
definitely should.
42 minutes, 13 points.
Wow. What are you doing?
Okay. 42 minutes, 13
13?
points.
Yeah. Charles Barkley would have a fit about that.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Like, what
And
are you doing?
I think the public about to tear him a new one on
They
this one.
should. It
Yeah.
should. You can't be an NBA champion, a top
Right.
seeded team,
Mhm.
and lose twice at home like that. Come on.
Yeah, dog. Top seed.
Yeah.
Uh what was New York seed? Like
When New
5 or
York
something?
was three. No, they
Three.
were they were out there. They're three. Believe it or not, um, it's crazy that we got a 6 and 7 seed playing each other with the Warriors
Mhm.
and Timberwolves.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. The Timberwolves up there pushing, I saw Edwards pushing LeBron around
Yeah.
like he ragged. I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what
Like
the hell?
the young fellow was putting in work.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. LeBron got pushed around. And okay, let's say the let's call the white alpha now. Let's call it right now.
Legacy 5.
Legacy 5. But Luca has to be the worst on-ball defender ever.
He's never defended well. Even when he's with Dallas. He ain't interested in playing
He's not
defense.
even trying.
He's not interested. He's
The,
just not
the,
interested in playing defense.
the game plan was whoever Luca's on,
Go at
whoever
him.
Luca has,
Yep.
you take him.
Go at him.
Go at him. Get the ball
Yep.
on the post. Luca's on me. And they just blow right past him every time. And he would do
Yep.
the swipe.
Yep.
And he'll just keep wanting the
Swipe.
basket.
He misses, and then he waits for the inbound pass. He swipe by, try to act like he trying to look like he's almost about to try. He swipe his arm down, and then watch the guy make the basket, and then put his hands out for the
Then put his
ball
hands.
for the inbound pass. Yeah, dog. It's terrible.
No interest at all.
None. None.
Now,
And
normally, LeBron would get mad by that. Nothing.
yeah,
No
and that
outrage
is
from it.
right. And that is like, okay, so what did Lakers gain from this trade?
That's what I'm getting ready to question now. I thought this was a game changer for them, but I'm starting to see why Dallas let him go.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was one of his knocks. He went in Dallas. He don't play defense. They always said that. And then you add the weight gain issue there, saying he wouldn't lose weight. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
but they went to the finals last season. How did they cover this up?
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
that's a good question. I guess just offensively, I don't know. Oh, but last year, did they bring? Was that when they brought in Gafford? Yeah, they brought in Gafford, and and is that PJ Watt? Not PJ
PJ
Washington.
Washington. Yeah.
It was PJ Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they brought in PJ Washington and Gafford to help out with that defense. That helped them a lot as far as defense. So now Luka really don't got to play defense. Gafford is in there doing the dirty work, blocking shots, getting the rebounds, stuff like that, doing the dirty work, and then scoring here and there from time to time too.
Oh, the
So
alley oops and stuff.
yeah, yep. Easy alley oop baskets. His shot is 2 feet from the basket.
Right.
Much further out than that. But yeah, they brought them in to help out on the defense, and that definitely worked. And that young boy Lively was still healthy last year too, so he was also a help on defense.
Mm-hmm.
But now Lively been hurt the whole year. Gafford been hurt this year. Their defense went right back to terrible.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Anthony Davis added some help on that defense as well. But yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, that trade helped out because now that's what the Lakers' problem was with Minnesota.
Right.
You had no interior defense and no interior offense.
Right.
All your shit was outside in. There was nobody posting up. Rudy Gobert just park his ass in the paint and wait.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Right.
you cannot be in this league and the other team has a. I'm gonna call Rudy Gobert a dominant center because it's not that many good centers out there. So he's one of the dominant ones because there ain't that many true centers in the game
Right.
nowadays.
Right.
Um, so you can't have that dominant center sitting down there. You don't have nobody to box him out, nobody to rebound against him. Rudy had 27 and 24. Rudy Gobert. Okay. When Rudy Gobert scored 27 points, man.
Right. He dominated. Yeah,
He
that
absolutely dominated the middle. And they could do nothing about it.
nothing.
Luka Big Ass could not help, couldn't do nothing, don't want to bang down there in the paint. He just watched.
And LeBron looked small because they had him playing power forward. He looked
Yeah.
small. He was getting pushed around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Even,
No.
even Anthony Edwards down there pushing him.
Yeah. Pushing him around.
I'm like, they're not
Yeah.
gonna call a foul or nothing, or LeBron. I'm surprised LeBron didn't do a cartwheel or something. I
Right.
mean, he had a reason to do one there.
He did. He really got pushed around there.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, no, I mean that's just crazy, man. Luca was so bad defensively, man. I was just watching him as people blew by him, calling for the ball. I mean,
Yeah,
anybody, everybody. I mean, they was throwing in people. They're calling for the ball.
terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
Um. Well, one of the things I want to talk about was looks like Steph Curry's gonna miss a week. Um.
Mm,
I don't know if the Warriors can survive without him for a week. I mean, I do like what Jimmy Butler brings to the team, and maybe he can pick up the slack. He seems to got some good leadership qualities. So
mhm.
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough without a great player like Steph Curry.
Yeah, I'm surprised they held on to win that game.
Yeah,
Because Steph left early. I
right.
mean, well, earlier than the whole game. You know what I'm saying? I think he played like to the middle of second quarter, something like that, or middle of third quarter
You know
when he
what? I
left.
don't know when he left. I thought it was like the third. I thought it was in the second half. So you're saying it
I
was just
think
in
you're
the
right.
first half?
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah,
It was like third half. I mean, second half. Um, but it was before the fourth quarter. I knew
yeah,
it was before the fourth quarter, but
yeah.
once it went out, I thought, okay, uh, yeah, maybe this is where Minnesota gonna come back now because that ain't lost the heart and soul of the team.
Right.
Uh, Minnesota might have, spelled their energy against the Lakers or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They were holding them. They couldn't score.
Right.
All of a sudden, Minnesota couldn't score no points.
And the funny thing about it, the Warriors are playing good defense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I mean
mean,
that's kind of really been their thing.
that's
They've always played pretty steady defense, even when it was winning them championships. That
right.
was one of the things, but it was always Draymond was the linchpin of that defense. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
he was just he doing all the tough. He's kicking
Mm-hmm.
you in the balls. He's clotheslining you once in a while. You know what I'm saying? He doing all the tough stuff that the defense
Right,
got to
right,
do
right.
stop you from scoring.
Right, right. I mean, look, let's be honest. He's the goon. He's the
He's the
goon.
goon.
These are the guys we
He is
saw
the
in the
goon.
90s.
That is
He's the
exactly the
goon.
perfect way to describe him. He's
Yeah.
the goon
He's the
for sure.
goon. His job is to bully you and intimidate you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your big man, you send your big man down there, six foot
Yep.
seven, Draymond Green is gonna push him around. He gonna get a few texts.
Hmm.
He's earned the respect of the referees not to give him texts
Yep.
because they're so tired of giving him text. They're so tired of throwing him out the game. They're trying to stop not doing it. They don't want
Hmm.
to do it. I mean, I saw him kick somebody in the head against I forgot who they played the first round.
I think that was like
Houston.
the bonus, or you hit him in the chest or something.
He kicked
Stop
him in
the
the
chest.
chest. Like
Yeah.
he should have been suspended multiple games.
Yeah.
But he's done so much crazy stuff for many years. They're so tired of him. Like, whatever.
Hmm.
Just give him a tech. In
Yep.
this game, that's what he's doing. That's what he did. Houston. I forget who the really good center that the Rockets had. Pushed him around. Gave him
Hmm.
fits all game. So that's
Yep.
his job. That's what he does, and he does it well.
He really does.
Yeah. So
He plays the goon role very, very good.
very well, very well, and
Yeah, he
at
does.
times, but and what really helps him as a goon is he's able to pass it. He's able to
Right.
pass it, and he's not afraid to go to the basket and take those easy shots that they're giving.
Yep.
And in these past two games, especially against, was it Houston and Minnesota? He shot well. He was
Yeah.
hitting threes.
Yeah.
He started off well. If Draymond gives you 15 points
Oh yeah.
in the
You're way
Draymond
ahead of the
stuff,
game. You're
yeah.
way ahead of the game. He gives you 15 points.
If he gives you 50 points, yeah, you are winning. You
Hmm.
are winning.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have to give Draymond more respect. Um, you know what I'm saying? Because if he continues to perform like that, Warriors might be winning another championship. Because I think Jimmy Butler gives them what they've been missing, that third score or that second score.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree
So
with that. I
but
definitely agree
yeah,
with that.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with the Warriors. You know, it's first time in the league that we had a 6 seed versus a 7 seed in the
Hmm.
playoffs. So this is going to be a good playoff series. I like to see the Timberwolves and the Warriors go at it, you know, because I think the
Yeah.
Timberwolves got a lot of size and the Warriors got a lot of tenacity. So we'll see how that works out. Um,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
so
And
one of the
shoot,
things,
now you got the two favorites down to 2 games and nothing.
right, right. So, but one thing we got to talk about this.
Mhm.
Like what the Clippers have lost in the first round. How many times in a row? How many superstars have they were acquired from Kawhi to Kawhi Leonard to
Paul
James
George.
Harden,
Paul George.
Paul, Paul George. Didn't they have Westbrook at one point?
Yeah,
You know,
Westbrook was on there, but he was like coming off the bench at that time.
coming off the bench. Yeah, still in
Yeah.
all, they've
Yeah.
destroyed that team. Shea Gilders Alexander was there. They
Still
had
ain't
him.
recovered. Yep, they had him. Still
Still
ain't
in
recovered from that trade.
Yes. And it was so stupid of a trade. They traded a perennial all star and a
Yep.
potential MVP
Yep.
and gave draft picks to Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Well, Oklahoma City has a team that's going to be loaded from years to come because they got more draft picks, more first round draft picks that they're
Hmm.
going to use in the draft.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Oklahoma
man.
City made out like fat rats in that trade with the Clippers.
They sure did.
Yeah. So now what
They
happens
sure
to the
did.
Clippers? Do they keep James Harden? He's done. He's done as being that guy that we saw in Houston years ago.
I think he's done.
I think
I,
he's done too.
I seriously think he's done.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, maybe they're on into the strip clubs like he saw in Houston and
right.
LA. I mean, because they retired his jersey in the strip club that he went to
Right, right.
in Houston. That's not a joke. He
Right.
literally had his jersey retired because he was
Uh-huh.
such a well-known contributor to that strip club, the
Yeah.
strip club scene in Houston.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
I
he
heard.
definitely ain't go for the wings. I don't want
Right.
to hear about no lemon pepper wings like they
Right,
had
right.
in Atlanta.
Oh, they really have good
It's really
food in
good.
Ace of
Yes.
Diamonds. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's really
I,
good food there.
I stopped for the lemon pepper wings. Yeah, whatever.
Right.
You stopped there for the breast and the thighs.
Yeah, man, because they said he used to drop loads of money, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loads of money down there. Like, I
It's,
mean, like 100,000, 200,000.
yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
I remember Pac-Man Jones used to do that too. He used to go in there with a backpack of like
Mhm.
$25,000 in a backpack.
Wow.
That's insane. So
Mhm.
but yeah, no, playoffs have been great. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to more buzzer beater games. A little upset that I missed the end of this Celtics Knicks game. Um, really
Mhm.
curious to see what happens in the Cleveland Pacers game. A little upset when I was in Indiana last week. Didn't get a chance to go to the Pacers game. They had a pretty bad thunderstorm that came through, so I kind of missed out on it.
All right.
But damn, and the Pacers in the '90s used to be my favorite team, man. I used to love watching Reggie Miller and the Davis boys with from Travis Best to Mark Jackson, Derek McKee,
Mhm.
all of those guys. So really wanted to go to that game, but just didn't happen. But yeah,
Just gonna make it happen.
yeah, I could make it happen. But anyway, we will be covering more playoff games. We'll be talking more NBA playoffs. And then once football season picks back up, we'll be covering that as well. So let's wrap this thing up, man.
Yeah, man. We gotta figure out when we're gonna start doing the divisional,
Woo.
uh, the rankings, the divisional rankings.
Yes. Yeah. We'll get
That's
that
like
together.
in August or sometime, right? Didn't that when we
Yeah,
started last year?
yeah. I think it was like 4 weeks before the season
Yeah.
started, so we'll do it
Okay.
then. So, all right.
So,
Thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
holla.